Hello and welcome to tonight's varsity game between the Oakland Manulith Lancers and the Pepin-Alma Eagles. This is Joe Brenthaw commentating for you, and we will begin right after the starting lineups have been given. Starting for the Lancers will be Cheyenne Wales, Julia Mayhew, Karis Gant, Sheridan Nelner, and Riley Nauman.
Assisted by Missy Nelmer and Josie Nauman. Let's meet our Eagles. Senior guard number 3, Chloe Evers.
Starting for the Eagles will be number 3, Chloe Evers.
Freshman forward number 4, Finley Knoll.
Number 4, Finley Knoll.
Junior forward number 21, Kaylee Off.
Number 21, Kaylee Off.
A senior guard number 23, Sydney.
Number 23, Sydney Seifert.
And a senior forward number 24, Chrissa.
And number 24, Chrissa Westberg.
Eagles are led by head coach Abby Murray, assisted by Dawn Carroll, Heidi Knoll, and Kennedy Dingus.
If you have any questions, comments, concerns throughout the game, please leave them below in the chat, and I will answer you or respond to you in one way or another. Nauman will tip off against Oth. Nauman wins the tip off, and the tip off goes to Gant. Gant goes across to Mayhew. Mayhew to Nelner. Nelner to Mayhew. Then across to Wales. Wales to Nelner. To Gant. To Nelner again. Mayhew. Comes back to Nelner. Ball is tipped away by Knoll and taken. Ball now is rolling on the ground, and a jump ball is called. Ball now goes to the Eagles. Seifert to pass in. Seifert, passes it into Knoll. Knoll across to Evers. Evers gets a screen, drives high post, and an offensive foul is called on Oth. It's our first personal, team's first of the half. Gant into Mayhew, and Mayhew take it up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew out to Gant. Gant down to Nelner. Nelner to Gant. To Mayhew. Mayhew across to Gant. Ball is tipped away, regained by Gant, and passed down to Nelner. Nelner underneath to Wales. Wales at the shot. Misses. Rebounded by Nauman. Nauman will put it in for the Lancers. 2-0. Lancers lead. Knoll with it. Knoll gets it across to Evers. Evers tries going underneath to Seifert. Taken away by Nauman. And the ball appears to be out on the Eagles. Gant to pass in. Gant gets it into Mayhew, and Mayhew will take it up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew down in the corner to Nelner. Nelner up high post to Wales. Tries passing underneath to Nauman, but it'll go out on the Lancers. Off the pass in, she'll get it into Knoll, and Knoll will take it up the court for the Eagles. Knoll goes down the corner to Evers. Evers takes a shot from deep, misses. Then should be a dead ball, and went on top of the backboard. But nothing was called. And it results in a foul called on Nelner. I think they meant to call it on Nauman. Pass comes in. Westberg with the shot, misses, and a foul is called on the Lancers. Foul is called on Gant, first personal team second. Knoll scores her first. Shoemaker second as well. Score is now tied at 2. Mayhew into Gant, and Gant to take up the court for the Lancers. Gant drives the right side, then pass out to Wales. Wales to Mayhew. Mayhew tries driving right side, then passes in the corner to Gant. Gant to Wales. Wales will lose it to Evers, but it'll go out on Evers. Gant to pass in for the Lancers. Gant gets it into Nelner. Nelner passes across to Mayhew, to Wales. Underneath to Nauman. Nauman with a high post shot. Misses that. Rebounded by Oth. Oth out to Knoll, and Knoll take it up the court for the Eagles. Knoll across to Evers. Evers, 3. No good. Misses right. Rebounded by Mayhew. And Mayhew will be fouled by Seifert. First personal team second. Gant to pass in for the Lancers. Mayhew taking up the court for the Lancers. Comes across to Wales. Wales then to Gant. Inside to Nauman. Nauman out to Mayhew. Mayhew, 3. Misses long. Rebounded by Wales. Wales out to Gant. Gant to Nelner. Nelner fakes a 3. Takes a deep shot from inside. Misses. Rebounded by Evers, taking him down the court. Evers goes up and scores. Evers for 2. Score is now 4-2. Lancers down by 2. 14:30 left to play in the first half. Gant with it. Gant to come across to Nelner. Nelner to Mayhew. Mayhew underneath to Nauman. Nauman out to Nelner, taken away by Evers. Evers will travel. And we'll have 2 subs in for the Lancers, both Carsonsons, who will come in after the timeout from the Lancers. Score again is 4-2. Lancers down by 2. 14:13 left to play in the first half. Gant pass in. Sorry, Mayhew. Mayhew will get it into Carsonson, and Carsonson will take it up the court for the Lancers. Carsonson across to Mayhew. Mayhew to the other Carsonson, then inside to Nauman, outside to Carsonson, and across to Nelner, taken away by Knoll. Knoll has a wide open layup, and she'll score. Carsonson into Mayhew, and Mayhew take up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew across to the other Carsonson. Carsonson across to Mayhew. Mayhew lays it up, misses her shot. Rebounded by Off to Knoll, and Knoll take it up the court for the Eagles. Knoll to Evers. Back to Knoll. Then to Oth. To Evers again. Loses the ball, taken back by by Knoll, sorry. Knoll back to Evers. Evers inside to Knoll again. Knoll goes up for a shot, misses, rebounds her own shot, puts it back up, misses again, this time rebounded by Nauman. Taken away by Westberg. Shot from Evers is blocked. Luff will come in for the Eagles. And either a foul was called or it was a jump ball. I missed it there. Mayhew taking up the court nevertheless for the Lancers. Pass comes across to Carstensen. Then to Nelner. Nelner to Carstensen. To the other Carstensen. Inside to Nauman. She'll lose it though to Evers. Taken back by Carstensen. Pass the other Carstensen. Pass to Nelner. Nelner goes up for a layup along the baseline and scores. Nelner for 2. Scores now 6-4. Lancers down by 2. 12:20 left to play. Off with it. She'll get it to Luff. Then down to Knoll. Knoll to Evers. Evers to lose the ball, and that'll fall into the hands of Carstensen, taken away by Off. Evers then to Knoll. And the foul, I believe, will be called on Evers. I think a moving screen was called. That's her first personal, team's 5th. Carstensen across to Gant. Gant to Carstensen, back to Nauman. Nauman will lay it up and in. Nauman for 2. Foul is called on Nauman. That's her first personal, team's 4th. Hellman will come in for Westberg on the Eagle side. Luff to pass in. Luff will get it into Knoll. Knoll to Evers. Evers then across to Luff. Luff underneath to Knoll. Back to Luff. Then to Knoll again. Looking for a shot. Has to back out and passes across to Luff. Luff 3. Rolls in and out. Rebounded by Nauman. Nauman goes ahead to Nelner. Nauman lays it up. Nelner, lays it up but misses. Rebounded by Oth. Passes to Knoll. Back to Oth. Then across to Luff. To Evers. Evers goes inside to Knoll. Goes up for a shot. Misses. Rebounded by Hellman. Misses that shot. Rebounded by Evers. Evers comes out. To Oth. And then hands it off to Knoll. Knoll goes down to Luff. Luff out to Knoll. Knoll takes a wide open shot. Misses. Rebounded by Carstensen. Carstensen across to the other Carstensen, taken away. Nope, ball's on the floor now. Picked up by Nauman. Nauman to drive baseline, go up with a shot. Miss, rebounded by Carstensen. Carstensen will be fouled underneath by Oth. That's Oth's first personal, team 6. Team's 4th. Sorry. The lights on the scoreboard are out on one side, so it looks like a range of numbers. Wales and Gant in for the Lancers. And Hullepetter comes in for the Eagles. Carstensen gets it into Nauman. Nauman to Gant. To Nelner. Nelner takes a 3. Bounces in and out. Rebounded by Knoll. Knoll goes down the corner to Luff. Luff tries driving baseline. And the foul will be called on Carstensen. It's Carstensen's first personal, team's 4th. Knoll to pass in. She'll get it in to Hullepetter. Misses her shot, rebounded by Nauman. Nauman takes it up, lays it up, but misses. Rebounds her and shot, puts it up, misses again. And it'll go off on Hullepetter. Gant to pass in now. Gant will get it into Nauman. Nauman out to Carstensen. Carstensen across to Nelner. Nelner takes a deep three. Misses long. Rebounded by Wales, then taken away from her by Hullepetter. And Hullepetter is called for a travel. Gant to pass in now for the Lancers. Gant will get it into Nelner. Nelner drives inside, lays it up, but misses. Rebounded by Nauman. Nauman puts it up and is fouled. Foul is called on Hullepetter. That is their first personal, team's fifth. Nauman will miss her first. Score is tied at 6, 9:33 left to play in the first half. Nauman will shoot one more. Nauman makes her second. And a timeout is called by the Eagles. Score is now 7-6. Lancers lead by 1. Full timeout. Eagles ball. Bluff to pass in for the Eagles. She'll get it into Knoll, and Knoll take it up the court for the Eagles. Knoll back to Luff. Gets a screen from Hullepetter, then goes back inside to Hullepetter. Goes up for a shot and scores. Hullepetter for 2. Score now 8-7. Lancers down by 1. Carstensen taking up the court for Lancers. Comes across to Wales. Wales tries going back into Carstensen, taken away by Hullepetter. Pass to Knoll. Knoll across to Evers. Evers gets a screen. Comes high post, then goes underneath to Hellman. Tipped away and then finally taken by Carstensen. Carstensen now taking it the other way for the Lancers. Carstensen down to Nauman. Nauman goes up for a shot. Misses off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Hullepetter. Pass to Knoll, and Knoll again will take it the other way for the Eagles. Knoll then comes to Luff. Luff gets a screen from Hullepetter, comes high post, and back out to Knoll. Knoll gets a screen, comes inside the lane, then passes to Hellman, misses her shot, rebounded by Wales, and jump ball is called. Mayhew coming for the Lancers, and Seifert will come in for the Eagles. Knoll to pass in. Knoll get it in to Hullepetter, who is fouled by Mayhew. Mayhew's first personal, team's 5th. Hullepetter will be shooting 2. Hullepetter makes her first. Missed her second though, rebounded by Wales. Wales ahead to Nauman. Nauman out to Nelner. Nelner takes a 3 and makes it. Lancers now go up by 1, 10-9. 8:09 left to play. Noel comes down to Luff. Not Luff, sorry. Seifert. Seifert will make a 3. Score is now 12-10. Lancers down by 2. Pass comes across to Gant from Mayhew. Then to Wales. Wales high post to Nauman, then in corner to Nelner. Nelner to Wales. Wales inside to Mayhew. Out to Nelner. Drives baseline, then comes out to Wales. Wales takes a shot and makes it. Wales for 2. Score is now tied at 12. 7:35 left to play. Noel with it for the Eagles. Noel comes down to Seifert. Seifert 3. This is off the front of the rim. Rebounds her own shot and hands it off to Luff. Luff goes down to Noel. Noel hands it back off to Luff. Luff goes down in the corner to Noel. Pass then to Hullepetter. Hullepetter goes up for a shot. Misses. Rebounded by Hellman. Yes. She misses her shot and rebounded by Nauman. Nauman out to Gant, and Gant will take it the other way for the Lancers. Gant passes to Wales. Then out to Mayhew. Mayhew looking to drive right side, then comes back to Gant. And the travel is called on Mayhew. Going to get 2 subs in for the Eagles. That'll be Westberg and Commissar. Sorry, not Commissar. Post. And Luff will take it up the court for the Eagles. Luff goes down to post. Taken away by Nelner. And a foul will be called on post. That's her first personal, team 6th. Gant gets it into Mayhew, and Mayhew will take it up the court for the Lancers. Score is still, why is it 12-11? It should be 12-10. Nelner deep shot, misses her 3. Goes out on the Lancers. Luff taking up the court for the Eagles. Post, I believe, was called for a lane violation. So it'll be Lancers ball now. Evers and Noel come back in for the Eagles. Okay, so it wasn't a lane violation. They said she ran in and out of bounds before receiving the ball, and she's the first one to touch it after that. And they just called Mayhew for a charge. That is interesting. Second personal, team 6th. Pass now comes down to Evers. Evers goes up for a shot, misses short, rebounded by Wales. Wales hands it out to Mayhew, and Mayhew take it the other way for the Lancers. Score is still 12-11. Lancers lead by 1, 5:55 left to play. Gant gets to Wales. Inside to Nauman. Ball is kicked off Hellman's foot. Pass to Noel, and Noel will take it up the court for the Eagles. Noel then goes down to Seifert. Back to Noel. And then comes to Evers. Evers takes a jump shot, rolls around the rim and out, rebounded by Noel. Jump ball is called between Wales and Noel. Noel to pass in for the Eagles. She'll get it in to Hullepetter, misses her shot. Ball is rebounded in by Seifert. Pass out to Evers, then to Noel. Noel with the jump shot, rolls around the rim and out. Rebounded by Hullepetter, back out to Noel. Noel with a shot. This time she makes it. Gant into Mayhew, and Mayhew taking up the court for the Lancers. Pass across to Gant. Gant to Nelner. Nelner to Wales. Wales to Nauman. Nauman go up for a shot. Missed her first. Rebounded by Hullepetter. Pass then comes out to Knoll, and Knoll taking up the court for the Eagles, passing across to Evers now. Evers comes high post and goes underneath to Hullepetter, and a foul will be called. Foul is called on Mayhew. Third personal, team 7th. And that means Westberg will be shooting a 1-and-1. Carstensen in for Mayhew, and the other Carstensen will come in for Gant. Westberg misses her 1-and-1, rebounded by Carstensen. Ball is taken away from her by Evers. Evers will go up with a shot and score. Evers for 2. Carstensen gets it into Nelner. Nelner to Nauman. Nauman goes down right side, takes a jump shot from deep, misses short, rebounded by Carstensen. And Carstensen will lose it out of bounds. Westbury gets it into Knoll, and Knoll take it up the court for the Eagles. 3:55 left to play in the first half. Eagles lead 15-12. Foul this time is called on Hellman. First personal, team 7th. Carstensen with the ball. Pass to the other Carstensen. Then across to Nelner. Nelner drives the right side, then passes underneath to Carstensen. Fakes a shot. Then passes inside to Nauman. Nauman underneath to Wales. Wales goes up with a shot and scores. She is fouled in the process by Knoll. Maybe Knoll's first personal, team's 8th. And Wales will be shooting 1. Score is now 15-14. Lancers down by 1. Wales misses her first. Rebounded by Seifert, who will take it up the court for the Eagles. Back down to Evers. Evers comes high post, gets it underneath, taken away by Nauman. And the body is called on Knoll. Knoll's second personal, team 7th. Now they just changed it to team's 9th. It went from 6 to 9 within 1 foul. Not entirely sure how that happens. Unless they forgot to add 2 past ones. Commissar comes in for Knoll. And Carstensen will shoot a 1-and-1. Now they're at 10 fouls. Now it went from 6 to 10. And they didn't. There you go. So somehow we went from 6 fouls to 10 fouls within 2. So 2 fouls have been called, and the fouls went up by 4. And then they gave her 1 shot instead of 2, even though the scoreboard said 10. So now they're correcting it, and they're giving her 2 shots, but I'm still not sure how we went from 6 to 10 fouls when 2 fouls have been called. Shot is missed, rebounded by Wales, put back up, missed, and then rebounded by Hellman. Pass to Evers, and Evers will take it the other way for the Eagles. Loses it to Carstensen. Excuse me. Evers drives underneath into baseline, and ball will go out on Carstensen and remain the Eagles' ball. Evers to pass in. Shu finds Seifert. Seifert then comes to Evers. Evers goes underneath, taken away by Carstensen. Carstensen across to Nelner. Nelner takes a 3. Misses long, rebounded by nobody. Ball goes out on Nauman. Score remains 15-14. Lancers down by 1, 2:33 left to play in the first half. Evers with it now. Evers comes across to Commissar. Evers, but Commissar traveled. Gant comes in for Carstensen. The other Carstensen to pass in, gets it into Gant, and Gant to take it up the court for the Lancers. Back to Carstensen. Then to Wales, high post. Out to Carstensen. Carstensen 3, misses long, and the ball goes out of bounds. And Lancers appear to be running a press now. Pass comes into Seifert. And steps out, I think. No, if I was called on Commissar. First personal team's 11th. Gant to pass in. Gets it into Nelner. To Gant. To Nauman, high post, takes a shot, misses off the right side. Rebounded by Seifert. Seifert passes to Evers. Evers gets the screen and crosses half court. Evers then comes to Seifert. Seifert 3, and good. 18-14. Lance is now down by 4. Pass comes across to Gant, then down the corner to Nelner. Nelner's dribble is taken away by Evers. Evers goes up for shot, misses, rebounded by Wales, and a jump ball is called. Carstensen will take up the court for the Lancers. Carstensen across to Nelner. Nelner to Gant. To Carstensen, fakes a shot, drives underneath. Foul was called before the shot. Oh, maybe he called a travel instead. Pass comes into Evers. Evers will take it up the court and scores a layup. Scores now 20-14. Lancers down by 6 with a minute left. Gant with it. They're going to call a foul on Nauman. Second personal team's 8th. Evers with it. Evers drives right side, then comes down the corner to Seifert. Seifert 3, no good, rebounded by Gant. Gant comes down to Nelner. Nelner takes a 3 and scores. 20-17. Lance is now down by 3:41 seconds. Evers comes down to Commissar. Commissar drives and has to pass out. Then across to Evers. Evers takes a 2. No good. Rebounded by Commissar. Blocked. Holopetter misses. And Nauman is called for foul. I believe it'll be Nauman's third. No, it's called on Gant. Never mind. It's Gant's second personal, team's 9th. And Evers will shoot one more. She missed her first. And makes the second. 21-17. Lance is down by 4. Pass comes into Nelner. 20 seconds. Nelner across to Gant. To Nelner. To Nauman. Fakes the 3. Drives inside. Pass comes out to Nelner. Nelner takes the 3. And scores. 21-20. Lance is now down by 1. Last second shot is too high. Final score of the half is 21-20. Lance is down by 1. And I will see you in approximately 8 minutes. Hello and welcome back to the second half of the varsity girls game between the Eau Claire Mandy Lutheran Lancers and the Pepin-Alma Eagles. Lancers went into the half down by 21-20. Second half will begin shortly. Off gets it into Noel, and Noel takes it up the court for the Eagles. Noel goes down underneath to Evers, tipped away by Wales. Wales out to Nelner. Nelner down inside to Nauman. Nauman out to Nelner. Nelner will drive baseline. Get it out to Nauman. Nauman out to Gant. Gant 2. Score is now 22-21. Lancers lead by 1. Noel taking up the court for the Eagles. Noel goes down in the corner to Seifert. Seifert then down to Westberg. Up to Noel. And Noel come top of the key, then back down to Westberg. Westberg drives the baseline, has to stop, and then comes back up to Seifert. Seifert across to Evers. Nelner almost taking that one away. And then passes down underneath to Off. Off gets it inside to Evers. Evers goes up for a shot. Misses, but rebounded by Nauman. Nauman ahead to Nelner. Nelner lays it up and in. Nelner for 2. 24-21. Lancers now up by 3. Noel with it for the Eagles. Pass across to Evers. Back to Evers. And then out to Seifert. Seifert for a deep 2. Misses off the inside of the rim. Rebounded by Nauman. Nauman ahead to Mayhew. Ball is taken away by Noel. Noel goes down to Westberg. Then up to Seifert. Seifert then to Oth. Off with a high post shot. 24-23. Lancers now lead by 1. 16-20 left to play. Mayhew with it for Lancers. Comes across to Wales. Wales to Gant. Gant will drive, then pass out to Nelner. Nelner looks 3, then passes to Mayhew. Mayhew high post to Nauman. Nauman out to Nelner. Nelner 3, comes up short. Rebounded by Evers, pass to Noel, and Noel takes up the court for the Eagles. Noel back to Evers. Evers down the corner to Westberg. Westberg deep 2, misses long. Rebounded there by nobody. It will go out, however, on Seifert and become the Lancers' ball. Gant gets it into Mayhew, and Mayhew take it up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew across to Nelner. Nelner to Gant. To Mayhew. Takes a 3, drives, high post to Nelner. Nelner 3, and Nelner will hit her 3. 27-23, Lancers up by 4 now. And a timeout is called by the Eagles. 15-20 in the second half. Off to pass in for the Eagles. She'll get it into Noel, and Noel take it up the court for the Eagles. She'll get it across to Evers. And Evers will lose it out of bounds underneath. Hellman to come in for the Eagles. She comes in for Westberg. Gant gets it into Mayhew, and Mayhew take it up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew gets it to Nelner. Nelner gets a screen, but loses it out of bounds. It'll remain the Lancers' ball. Gant to pass in. Gant gets it into Wales. Wales drives the baseline. Then comes out to Mayhew. Mayhew drives inside, lays it up, and in. 29-23. Lancers now lead by 6. Noel with it for the Eagles. Pass comes across to Commissar. Down the corner to Hellman. Up top to Off. Evers 3. No good, off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Oth. Misses her shot, and it'll fall out on Noel. And Lance's gain possession again. Gant into Mayhew, and Mayhew take it up the court. 14:36 left to play in the last half. Mayhew back to Gant. Gant to drive right side, then pass to Mayhew. Fakes a 3, then back up to Gant. Gant try driving down inside, then passes back to Mayhew. Mayhew now up to Nelner. Nelner to Gant. Gant high post to Nauman. Nauman to go up with it and score. Nauman for 2. 31-23. Lancers now up by 8. 14:06 left to play. Noel with it for the Eagles. Comes down to Commissar. Then down to Hellman. To Noel again. Noel's pass gets batted away by Mayhew. Taken by Evers. Evers then comes up to Commissar and then across to Noel. Batted away by Nelner. Noel gains possession again and goes underneath to Hellman, but loses it out of bounds. And it'll be again the Lancers ball. Carsonson comes in for Gant on the Lancer side. Pass comes into Mayhew, and Mayhew take it up the court for the Lancers. Back to Carsonson. Carsonson comes high post and gets it back to Mayhew. Mayhew to Nelner. Nelner across to Mayhew. Mayhew takes a 3 and misses long. And it'll be now the Eagles ball. Lancers lead by 8 still. 31-23, 13-17 left to play in the last half. Noel with it for the Eagles. Noel sends it back down to Evers. Evers takes a 3 and misses. Rebounded by Commissar. Taken away by Nelner. Nelner gets around her. Drives high post, then takes a shot. Misses. Rebounded by Wales and Oth. Jump ball is called. And it remained the Lancers ball. Mayhew gets it into Nauman. Fakes a 3. Passes to Carsonson. Carsonson across to Mayhew. Mayhew back up to Nelner. To Carsonson. Carsonson down the corner to Mayhew. Mayhew takes a 3. Misses this time. Rebounded by Hellman. Pass to Noel, and Noel take it up the court for the Eagles. Noel drives baseline. And it goes up and in. Noel for 2. 31-25. Lancers now lead by 6. Nelner with it. Nelner across to Carsonson. Carsonson to Nauman. Passes out to Nelner. Taken away by Commissar. Pass ahead to Evers. Evers goes up with a shot and scores. Mayhew taking up the court now for the Lancers. Lancers now lead by a narrow 4. 31-27. 12 minutes left. Mayhew comes across to Carsonson. And the foul, I believe, to be called on Nelner. Nope, on Wales. First personal, team's first of the half. Noel taking up the court for the Eagles. Noel goes down the corner to Evers. Evers back to Noel, and Noel put it up and in. Mayhew with it now for the Lancers. Comes across to Nelner. Timeout is called by the Lancers. 30 seconds. Carstensen to pass the ball in for the Lancers. She'll get it into Nelner. Nelner will get it taken away from her by Commissar. Commissar goes ahead to Evers. Then back to Knoll. Knoll fakes a three, drives the right side. Gets it blocked by Nauman and Kazemba. Kazemba taking it away. Passes ahead to Nelner. Nelner out to Nauman. Nauman now top of the key. And the foul is now called on Nelner. Second personal, team second of the half. Knoll with it. Goes across to Commissar. Down the corner to Ost. Commissar goes up for a shot. Misses. Rebounded by Ost. And Commissar will score. Score now tied at 31. 10:57 left to play. Mayhew with it. Comes to Nelner. To Carstensen. Carstensen across to Mayhew. Mayhew back to Carstensen. Then to Nelner again. Down to Mayhew. Mayhew coming to Carstensen. Lays it up in the middle. Rolls around the rim and out. Rebounded by Kazemba. Kazemba out to Mayhew. Mayhew will try driving. Lays it up. Misses but is fouled. Mayhew will be shooting two. Foul will land on Evers. Mayhew will be shooting two. Evers second personal, teams first. Mayhew will miss her first. McKeeston will come in for the Eagles, and Wales will come in for the Lancers. Mayhew will shoot one more. Mayhew misses her second shot, rebounded by Kazemba though. Kazemba out to Mayhew. Mayhew will lay it up. Miss though, rebounds her own shot. Passes out to Nelner. Nelner goes to Nauman. Nauman steps back and takes a shot and scores. Nauman for two. Knoll taking it the other way for the Eagles. Pass comes across to McKeeston. McKeeston then to Hellman. Then across to Knoll. Knoll goes across to Evers. Evers three. No good. Rebounded by Knoll. Knoll goes up for a shot. Misses long. Rebounded by Ost. Ost goes down to McKeeston. McKeeston goes up for a shot. She misses. Rebounded now by Kazemba. Taken away by Ost. Hands it off to Knoll. Knoll to Evers. Misses her shot. And a jump ball is called between Mayhew and Ost, and it'll remain the Eagles' ball. (33-31), Lancers lead by 2, 9:26 left to play in the last half. Pass comes into Evers. Evers takes a jump shot, misses, rebounded by Nauman. Nauman goes ahead to Nelner. Nelner takes a three and scores. 36-31. Lancers now lead by 5. Pass comes down to McKeeston, then down the corner to Hellman. Hellman out to Knoll. Knoll will drive right side. Stop and come out to Evers. Evers takes a deep two and scores. 36-33. Lancers still lead by 3. Mayhew gets it into Nelner. And Nelner will cross half court for Lancers. Pass back to Mayhew. Mayhew to Nelner. Gant comes in for the Lancers, and Seifert as well as Westberg come in for the Eagles. Foul there was called on Kazemba. That's her first personal, team's third. Evers taking it up the court for the Eagles. Evers goes down in the corner to Seifert. Seifert up to McKeeston. McKeeston down the corner to Westberg. And then up to Seifert. Westberg and then to McKeeston. Foul was called on Nauman. Third personal, team's fourth. And they're going to give her 2 shots, too. Unbelievable. Houston misses her first. Houston misses her second, rebounded by Mayhew. And now a travel is called. Westberg to pass into Evers. Evers goes to McKeeston. Gets blocked by Nauman. And the ball is tipped up by Mayhew, who remained the Eagles' ball. 8:08 left to play. Lancers lead by 3, 36-33. Ball comes into Westberg, misses her shot. Rebounded by Evers, misses her shot. Rebounded by Westberg, misses her shot. Rebounded by Westberg again. Pass to McKeeston. Pass to Seifert, sorry. Is blocked, and then a foul will be called on, I believe, Seifert. We'll find out, though. Commissar and Holopetter will come in for the Eagles. Mayhew taking up the court for the Lancers. People at the booth don't know who is called either because no number has showed up on the board. That's convenient. Milner with it. And Gant will now be called for foul. Evers with it. Comes down to Seifert. Seifert across to Commissar. Then across to Evers. Evers goes underneath to Westberg. Back up to Evers. Evers then up to Commissar. To Evers again. Fakes a 3. Steps inside and takes a shot. Misses. Rebounded by Gant. And another foul will be called. This time on Seifert. Luff will come in for Seifert. Seifert's second personal, team's 5th. Mayhew will take it up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew to Gant. Gant to Mayhew. Back to Gant. Drives, passes to Wales. Wales out to Gant. To Mayhew. Back to Gant, and now in the corner. Back to Wales. Wales takes a shot, but is fouled. And imagine that it's not an offensive one. Foul was called on Hellbetter. Wales makes her first. And her second. Lancers now lead by 5, 38-33. Evers with it for the Eagles. Evers comes across to Luff and then down to Westberg. Ball sipped away by Mayhew after trying to come up to Evers. Hellman and Oth come in for the Eagles. 6:32 left to play. Luff gets it into Evers. Evers then goes to Commissar. Commissar down the corner to Hellman. Hellman up to Evers, fakes a 3, and then comes to Commissar. Skip pass across to Luff. Luff will drive inside, then back out to Commissar. Back to Commissar again, takes a shot, misses, rebounded by Gant. Gant out to Wales, and Wales ahead to Nelner. Nelner will go down underneath and pass out to Nauman. Nauman takes a 3 and comes up short. Rebounded there by Luff. Evers takes her 3. Misses short as well. Rebounded by Mayhew. Sorry, by Wales. Foul is called this time on Hellman. Hellepetter will come in for Hellman. That's her third personal, team's 5th. Mayhew will take it up the court for the Lancers. Mayhew comes across to Nelner. Nelner back out to Mayhew. Mayhew will lay it up and score as is fouled. Mayhew will be shooting 1. Carstensen does not come in for the Lancers. She's probably subbing in for Mayhew. Noel comes in, however, for the Eagles. Mayhew misses her shot, rebounded by Hellepetter. Hellepetter gets it out to Noel, and Noel will take it up the court for the Eagles. Noel goes down underneath to Oth. Oth tries to get it back out, taken away by Mayhew. Taken back. Jump ball is called between Nauman and Commissar. Carstensen will come in for Mayhew. 40-33, Lancers lead by 7, 5:19 left to play in the last half. Carstensen taking it up the court for the Lancers. Comes back to Gant. Gant now to Wales, high post, back out to Gant, and Gant will take a 3. And she makes it. They're going to call it a 2, however. So the score is now 42-33. Lancers now lead by 9. Commissar goes out to Luff. Luff then to Noel, taken away by Nelner. Nelner lays it up, misses, rebounded by Carstensen, and Carstensen is fouled. And Carstensen will be shooting a 1-1 now that the Lancers are in bonus. Evers will come in for Luff. That was Luff's first personal, team 7th, by the way. Seifert will also come in for Commissar, both for the Eagles. Carstensen will miss a free throw, rebounded by Wales. Wales out to Carstensen. Carstensen will come out to Gant. Back to Carstensen. To Gant again, and then to Nelner. To Gant. Nelner. Nelner takes a 3. Misses off the inside of the rim. Rebound front of the rim. Rebounded by Evers. Evers passes to Noel. Back to Evers. Fakes a 3. Comes down to Hellepetter. Goes inside to Noel. And a foul, I believe, will be called on Nauman. Timeout called by the Eagles. Foul was called on Nauman. That's a 4th personal, team 6th. Score is 42-33. Lancers lead by 9. 4:22 left to play in the last half. Knoll to pass in for the Eagles. And she'll get it into Hullepetter. Goes up for a shot and misses. Rebounded by nobody. The ball is still on the ground. And a jump ball will be called between Carstensen and Hullepetter. And it'll be the Eagles' ball. Knoll to pass in. Believe a 3-second violation was called, but I'm not entirely sure. Mayhew with the ball. Gets it to Carstensen. Carstensen to high post to Nauman. Taken back by Carstensen after stolen. Taken by Hullepetter. And then taken away by Off. To Knoll, and now Knoll will take it down the court for the Eagles. The ball will go out. The Eagles be the Lancers ball. Carstensen to pass in. Carstensen gets it into Mayhew. Mayhew to Nelner. Nelner across to Carstensen. Carstensen to come high post to Wales. Back to Carstensen. Then across to Nelner. Ball is taken away by Knoll, and a foul will be called on Nelner. Nelner's third personal, team 7th, and they're going to give her a 1-and-1 as well. She'll make her first, and we'll shoot one more. Score is now 42-34. Lancers lead by 8. 3:32 left to play. She'll make her second as well. Mayhew into Carstensen, and Carstensen take it up the court for the Lancers. Back to Mayhew. To Nelner. Nelner down to Carstensen. Fakes a 3. Full timeout called by the Lancers. Carstensen to pass in for the Lancers. Carstensen will get it into Nauman. Nauman takes a jump shot, misses out the front of the rim, rebounded by Hullepetter. Jump ball will be called. And it'll be the Lancers ball. Nope, never mind. It'll be the Eagles ball. It was the Eagles balls last time. Pretty sure they've had it 2 times in a row now. Pass comes down to Seifert, taken away by Nauman. Pass is too far ahead though. .302 left to play. Lancers lead by 7, 42-35. Noel comes down to Hullepetter. Then across to Oth. Goes up for a shot, misses long, rebounded by Evers. Evers then comes out to Noel. Noel 3, missing, rebounded by Nauman. And a foul will be called on Oth. That's their third personal. Teams should be 8th. And Wales will be shooting 2. 1 and 1, sorry. She makes her first and will shoot 1 more. Lance is up currently by 8, 43-35. Gant comes in for Carstensen. And Wales will make her second as well. Lancers now lead by 9, 44-35. 2:46 left to play. Noel with it. She'll come across to Seifert. Down to Hellman. To Noel again. Then inside to Evers. Evers goes up with a shot. Rolls around the rim and in. Nauman gets it into Gant. Gant back to Nauman. Nauman out to Mayhew. Mayhew will drive, take a shot, and miss long. Rebounded by Wales. And to remain the Lancers ball after the shot was blocked. Gant pass in. Gant will get it into Nauman. Nauman to Mayhew. To Nelner. To Mayhew. To Gant. Gant gets it out to Nauman. Nauman is fouled by Seifert. Seifert's third personal, team's 9th. Nauman shooting a 1 and 1. She'll miss her first. Rebounded there by Hellman. Passed out to Seifert. Then to Noel. Noel to Evers. Blocked by Nauman. Taken by Nauman. Pass out to Gant. Gant then to Mayhew. Mayhew to Nelner. Inside to Nauman to Wales. Wales will miss her shot. Rebounded by Nauman. Nauman will put it up and in. 46-37. Lancers again lead by 9 with 1:20 left. Noel with it. Passes out to Evers. Evers back into Noel. And a travel is called on Noel. Gant to pass in. Full court press. Gant gets it in to Nauman. Nauman ahead to Nelner. Will go up with it. Is blocked. No foul is called. But it will remain the Lancers ball. Gant to pass in. Gant to get it into Nauman. Nauman to Mayhew. To Nelner. Nelner is fouled and will be shooting a 1-and-1. Actually, it should be a double bonus at this point. Foul is called on Knoll. I believe that's her third personal. Team's 10th, so Nelner will be shooting a double bonus. Nelner makes her first. And we'll shoot one more. Misses her second. Rebounded by Oth. Oth now pass to Knoll, and Knoll taking up the court for the Eagles. Pass comes down underneath to Hellman. Maybe a travel there. Goes up with a shot and scores. Hellman for 2. Pass comes into Nauman. Nauman will take it up the court. Nauman lays it up, misses, but is fouled. Nauman will be shooting 2. Lancers currently lead by 8, 47-39, with 43 seconds. Nauman makes her first and will shoot one more. Nauman misses her second, rebounded by Knoll, who take it down the court. Knoll makes her shot. Pass comes into Gant. Gant ahead to Nelner. Nelner is fouled. Carstensen will be taking the technical for her. For Nelner, that is. Technical was called on Knoll. That's her 4th personal, team's 11th. Carstensen will shoot one more. She'll miss her second as well. And it'll be the Lancers' ball. .48-41, Lancers lead by 7, 30 seconds left to play. Gant pass in. She'll get it into Nauman. Jump ball is called. Off passes it into Knoll. Knoll passes across to Seifert. Seifert 3, no good. Rebounded by Seifert. Pass to Hellman. Hellman will score. Gant will get it into Mayhew. 4 seconds. Mayhew is fouled by Evers. And Mayhew will be shooting a double bonus. 3.4 seconds left to play. Lancers lead by 6. Mayhew will miss her first and will shoot one more. And will make this one. 49-43. Lancers now lead by 7. Last second shot by Noel goes short, and that'll be the end of the game. Lancers win by 7, 6, 49-43. And so JV, I don't remember if JV won or not, actually. I think they did. But varsity won. Thank you all for coming tonight, and have a good rest of your night.